And welcome back to part 15 of Conker's Bad Fur Day.
This looks familiar to me.
We're back here.
We're taking the exit. We're only cutting through here. But first,
How much longer?
cutscene.
How much longer do we have till the end of the game again?
Oh, I'd
so hard
say,
again.
well, let's see. Including this area, and I'm trying to think, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 areas left in this game, I believe.
You don't have the number of videos right in front of you?
Nope. I still have to edit them. Pretty sure I cut this out. But apparently
Looks
I
like
didn't.
didn't.
Oh well. Whatever. Thanks for the lift. Anyway,
You're going back for those lives.
yep.
You're gonna need them, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, especially in the next area, trust me. You're gonna need them.
It's all downhill from here.
Just like Yamcha. I don't know
I do
who
not
this
know what
Yamcha
this
is.
Yamcha is, but it sounds disappointing.
Pretty much. Alright. So,
I will
let's-
quote that shit all day.
let's visit
It's
the
not
Queen
here.
Bee. Looks like her house is taken again.
Bitch can't defend her shit even though it's got a fucking cannon.
And remember when you asked if we were going to do something with those turret guns, Ryan?
Oh, really? I'm happy to see you.
Beginning of this
All
playthrough?
comes full circle.
Yep. We're actually going to be jumping into the beehive and shooting wasps.
My husband hasn't returned yet. He's a fiend. If he were here, he'd sort them out. It's just gonna have to be somebody else. Oh, really? And who would that be this time, I wonder?
Well,
You did help last time. And I don't know who to turn to. Okay. But what's in it for me?
money.
Money? Yeah, but it'll have to be double last time. Double? Okay, yeah. Treble. Triple. Okay, get my hive back. Okay, I'll get it back. Where is it? Just follow the signs again, but you'll have to go a bit
Go a
further.
bit further.
It was a deep insurgency mission this time.
Oh,
It
Lord.
won't be as easy, I can tell you. Really? Deep insurgency.
Quadruple.
Quadruple. What? Oh, well, okay, fair enough. Oh, hey, look, that looks quite nice over there. I think I'll go over here. Okay, come back. Quadruple. That'll be $200.
400.
Hang on a sec, my math isn't that good. But I seem to think it was $400.
Because she gave us $100 last time.
Go on, then.
Alrighty. So, extra life. Boof. Anyway,
Ballin'.
now we have to go inside the wasp's nest.
Why do the wasps keep stealing a honeybee's hive?
You know what? I have no idea. Like, I don't know.
I have a reason. I know why.
Okay. Regale me.
They're fucking assholes. Dumb.
Okay.
Why
Pretty
did we fight a
much.
5-star opera turd? Why?
Because he was an asshole.
Why did we crush a baby dinosaur? Why did we
'Cause
do
he-
all of the things that we
Because
do?
Conker's an asshole.
Yes, he is.
Alright. So, we get to control this thing. And you notice there's a radar at the very top of the screen. Get back in, you dumbass. Get back in, you
It's not the jump
dumbass.
button to shoot, obviously.
No, the jump button's not to shoot. Actually, the Z trigger is.
Oh, is this where you finally figured out the Z?
Hey, look, they have a fucking cursor this time.
Yep.
I was actually about
If
to
the
comment on that
if the
too.
dots turn red, that means they're coming in to attack, and you have to turn your attention to them. But you know,
Do anyway.
there's a few waves of these guys. Just gotta keep an eye.
Oh,
Oh, and don't shoot. You know, don't keep holding down the trigger, because if you do, the turret does overheat. And
Not that there's any
yeah.
indication.
Yeah, there's no indication, but yeah.
What? It doesn't even turn red or anything?
No. So we're just gonna focus out.
Where'd the one go?
Save your words, Gary. Save your words.
Yeah, save your words on this one.
Yeah, I'm doing a bit of a horrible job in this one.
It's alright. It's probably all the buzzing in your ears.
Oh, sure, you laugh at his puns.
So I have a question. Is it just naturally... Does it just naturally drag itself down?
No,
Oh, okay.
no.
Now why do you keep aiming down?
That's a good question.
Because,
Red.
okay, because
Is it airplane controls?
it is. It's airplane controls.
Why does no one know how to use airplane controls?
You're
Why
still
does
gonna
no one
die,
prefer airplane controls?
Seriously, that's my question.
I just don't prefer
Airplane
it. I'm
controls are
sorry.
great.
dude. Down you go.
Yeah, like, dude, airplane controls make so much more sense than anything else.
I'm
Like,
sorry.
Horrible sting of defeat. Yeah.
I mean, it's fine. Like, you don't have to apologize. Like, I'm just saying, like, airplane controls make more sense than anything else. Like,
No, I have to apologize because I just don't agree with you.
no. Why would it make sense? Okay, so when you steer an airplane, if you press up, would you expect to go up?
Okay, in that standpoint, yes, it makes sense, but for it to
It
be
makes sense
used...
in everything. If you use a real-life turret, it's not like it's... I mean, if you use a real-life turret, imagine instead of a turret, it's just a board placed essentially on a pole and can be moved. If you press up, if you push it up, is it going to go up or down? It doesn't make sense. Airplane is the only one that makes sense because of physics. Not because of just, like, logical preference, but because it's... I mean, even logical preference. But, like, because it's actual physics. That's why airplane controls are a thing.
Not to mention, I love flying games where you have to actually turn your ship to an angle and then pull up or down in order to make your turns. Those really have me too. Because that's actual flight.
Yeah.
That's actual flight there. You can't just magically turn like you're in a car or something.
Yeah, but yeah, like, that's the reason, like, I get so weirded out when people don't use airplane controls, because, like, it's literally not physically possible for it to not be airplane controls.
Well,
Gary came back with a vengeance in part 2.
Yeah, you are doing a lot better this time, though. That's for sure.
Yeah.
getting used to the fucking inverted controls.
Tired of these motherfucking bees on my motherfucking
Well, that's the thing. There's a reason airplane controls are always the default option, because that's what makes sense.
Yep.
Like, I can guarantee you, if there's ever a game that doesn't allow you to choose between airplane controls or not, it will always use airplane controls. Because that's just what makes sense.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's just kind of my preference.
How dare you have a preference, Gary? After
know.
everything we just spoke about, how dare you?
I'm
No,
so
I'm
terrible. I should stop
I'm
playing this game right now.
Yeah, I'm
No.
sorry. I'm on board. I'm on board with Gary this once. I can't do the inverted controls either. It's just like,
Okay,
But you
then here's
spend-
the other thing. Here's the other thing.
well, you spend the majority of these types of games that include them at some point using them the normal way, and then it reverses them on you, and you're just like you
But
have
it
to
doesn't.
really,
But it-
really
but it
automatically adjust to it.
Actually,
It
I
doesn't
can
though,
attest
because
to
you're
that.
not moving.
Actually,
You're not moving in this
well,
situation.
right.
You're aiming. There's a difference between aiming and, you know, moving.
No time to lose.
Like, see, let me even throw this in there. So, when you move your arm, like if you point your elbow and you just put your arm out with your hand, you know, I guess sideways, the palm and the back of your hand facing, you know, horizontally, and you lift your elbow, and you lift that arm at the elbow, your muscle actually is essentially like, when you have your arm, it's pulling back, essentially down. So airplane controls is literally how everything in the universe works.
I get that much. It's just
Preference, tomato, potato. It's all good.
I think you're looking for tomato.
No.
Oh, so close.
Not even.
He got.
Well, I mean, like, he got all the way through that. Oh, okay, good. You don't have to do it all over again. Good.
Exactly.
Let's say, at least you don't have to do the turret thing again. This seems really unfair. Maybe it's just me.
Yeah, it is. Just have to keep up and... Actually, I think this is where I figured out... This is where I figured out that the C buttons actually move the camera, so I'm actually, you know...
Doing better.
Taking it to my advantage, yes.
I guess what I'm saying with the whole airplane controls thing is, like, it may be your preference. Oh. That's a bummer.
Fuck.
What did you just...
He cut the whole thing out. It may be preference, but all of physics in the entire universe basically says you're wrong. So, like, that's real. That's all I'm saying.
That's great that you have this bias towards it, but the universe disagrees, and you will pay costly for your thoughts.
Yeah, if you go.
I understand that's the same thing as being like. I understand that's the same thing as like being like. Well, no, not really. I mean. It's like when it's like, oh, you may like extreme temperatures, but biology says go fuck yourself. Oh.
Pretty much.
But yeah, I mean, like at the end of the day, play with whatever makes you play best.
Yeah.
But if you do, we're going to ridicule you because we have these long rants about them. Remember that.
Yes, rants that have absolutely...
I know the
nothing
title
to
for
do-
this video.
For me,
Speaking
for
physics
me and
with
Gary,
Evan.
for me and Gary, it's this debate that like we've had for a long time. When the fuck did it get rocket launchers?
No. Don't you ruin this moment.
Oh, you're playing the bee now.
No.
No.
Oh, more cutscene?
Suckers.
When the fuck did it get rocket launchers?
Who cares?
It matters not. This is glorious.
Pretty much. But yeah, if you drop the beehive, the reason why I cut that out is if you drop the beehive,
You have to go all the way
bees,
back.
yeah, the wasps pick it up and take it back to their base.
Thank you for your good service and noble contribution to the bee community.
What bee community?
Begrudgingly present you
Particularly bees.
bees.
Apparently,
Money!
it's just her.
Hey, somebody come for us.
That face is totally warranted right now.
Alright, so at this point, I think we should have $2,000. I'm gonna pause here and check after this
I
cutscene.
hope that's the last thing that happens to us. What could possibly go wrong now?
Oh, just wait till later on.
Gee.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, yeah. Over $2,000. Break time. Extra life.
And an extra life.
Yep.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah,
If we
there.
can.
Gary,
Oh.
you're gonna get there.
There we go.
There it goes.
Alrighty. What am I doing? Oh
Yes,
yeah,
I'm
I'm
replenishing
getting
your
chocolate pieces.
Yes, you need those.
Well, especially for this upcoming parts, because if we go up that spiral mountain, there are worms, and they can't attack you. So, you know, there's
What a
that.
joy.
Wow. I never thought that a worm would be a legitimately threatening enemy in a game.
Yep.
Like, just a regular worm.
Really?
It has
Yeah.
teeth.
Can you name any other game that actually had worms as enemies?
Like, I mean, yes, but like just regular earthworms? No.
See, the opposing team on worms? Who called it?
Worms Armageddon.
Oh, well, I'll just go fuck myself. Because I am now utterly and totally wrong. Holy shit. I did not even think of that. My god.
I want to mark this day down in history. Let me just write this, have a notary sign it, No, I'm kidding.
A ride, yay! Let's go for a ride. Alrighty. Time to roll down this barrel and completely fuck it over!
Okay.
Why did you do that?
Okay. You think you'd memorize that one?
You'd think I would, but no. No, I don't. Clearly, I don't learn my lesson.
Why worms? Why here? What is their purpose?
I don't know.
I mean, I know that's kind of a futile question, but...
Love the soundtrack that
Everything.
plays, by the way.
Everything here is a futile question.
Oh, well, now we're just mowing them down, I guess.
Yep. We're actually supposed to take this barrow over here, which will open a new pathway to the next area.
Damn, you almost hit the bee.
I
Yep.
was gonna say.
Well, I guess now... What? Well,
But
I'm
what
short.
happens next? We'll never know until you check out the next video.
Indeed.
Alright.
Well, shit.
I get paid for that enthusiasm, right?
Somehow.
We paid by the word, yes.
We will see you in part 16.